Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new unboxing, and this time we are going to make a look to the Arena of Shades. So I bought this half of the box, or part of the box, together with a friend, and I'm going to share with you what you get inside. In case you find this box, maybe you are interested, and also you can see the quality of what you get inside. Okay. So first, you can see we have a lot of miniatures. So we have the new Bowman. So let me just change a little bit and then we go back to the books. So I will zoom in so you can see the different miniatures that we have. Okay, so we have some new and some repack miniatures in this box, and I'm going to start with we'll go in order on how I get them from the box. I will explain what is it. So these are the new Bowmen for the 9 Hound. Okay, so these are a unit of 5. You can see it's coming in these 3 sprues that I guess they will break it when they go in the box. You have here a very nice banner. It's quite a nice unit. I think in the game maybe not as strong as some people want it, but overall, yeah, you can see nicely detailed, very nice Hound, the only shooting unit for the army. I'm checking, we have different heads, so I guess you will be able to combine different heads. You can see here we have 1, 2 heads, 3, 4, 5. So we have more heads than what is needed. What is good, because then we can adapt. We can personalize a unit. If you want to make 2 units, you can personalize them differently. But you can see all the details. So you can see there is a lot of heads. I like maybe the heads with helmet. Or I don't know. I need to check, because also the hooded ones I like it quite a lot. Okay, here you see one of the new units that come in the box. Okay, the next one is I think it's called the chain wraps, and I don't remember the name. So these are really a repack. So they were existing. Is the guys with the keys, and then the other guys with this type of weights. Here the problem I find is that one break. So I have a breakage here. You can see this have break during the transportation. The case goes very packed. Okay, so it's very dense pack, and yeah. And I guess with the transport and everything, this part end up snapping. It's going to be a deal. This is I will not lie. This is going to be a problem, because this is one of the most important or the parts that are getting more stress on the miniature, because it's the weight to hold the miniature on the base. So this is the problem of sometimes of the 9 Hound. They have very thin contacts with the ground to make them the impression of floating, and if it is breaking, so I will need to use plastic glue, and try to weld this together. I think you can solve it, but it's a pain in the neck to solve these problems. So let's see. Next one. This is another repack of the 9 Hound. And these are the blade. These are the guys with the blades. I don't remember now their name. So this is one of my favorite units. Again, I see here this. You can see here there is a stress line. So this metal have being stressed there. But overall, you can see that there are some fine change. So you have to be a little bit careful with all the 9 Hound. But I think this one arrived quite well, so I don't see any damage. And yeah, and it's quite a nice miniature. You can see the things. So I really like. It's one of my favorite units of the 9 Hound, or maybe my favorite unit together with the Banshees. But this will be great, because it will make my second unit of 10 of these guys. So you can see it's nicely detailed. You have even some small decorations for the base if you want it. Again, this one with the tombstone there, so you can see all the detail. The swords I like a lot. They have all this corrosion included. You can see that they have some dentings and some damages. So this is the rust effect. So this is really a nice sprue, looking great. Okay. So let's go to the next one. So we have as well all the bases needed. Okay, and we have as well the horse bases, so you have all the bases, of course. I don't think we need to. Then we have the Banshee. The Banshee have their own bases. If you don't have them, this is one of the. It's a very nice miniature. It's just one pose, you cannot do any conversion, so if you need more than 4, it's going to be a repetition of the same 4 all the time. To be fair, I already have 12 of them, and yeah, it's one of my favorite units still. And the base is very detailed, so are the same that they were repacked in the Dweifing in Warhammer Underworlds. They were released as a single, as a box during the launch of Age of Sigmar 2nd edition, and now we have it in this box as well. So it's a nice miniature overall. I cannot complain, and yeah, I understand that they are using it on. Here we have the one of the sprues of the witches. In total there will be 10 witches. I think here we have 5, and we have another sprue with another 5. It's the same sprue 2 times, so you can see as well all the detail. I like a lot these miniatures. They are not going to be for me because I'm not collecting Daughters of Cain, but you can see they have very fine detail. You have more heads than what you needed. If I'm not wrong, you can make 2 units out of this. Okay, so you can see all the detail. Really, you check. It's really nice detailed. And if I look here, this is sprue. If I'm not wrong, should be the same. Yeah, this is the same sprue 2 times. Okay, so we have 2 times this sprue. Then we have here the hero for the hero that is coming. This is a new release. It's a new miniature. The hero of the Hound. Okay, big huge book here. It goes in parts, I see. So it's going to be. I really like a lot. There's in miniature. We have nice flames sculpt this time. All this smoking thing. It's very ethereal, and with a nice paint job, you can make it look really ethereal. This is the support of the book, if I'm not wrong. So really nice looking miniature. I think will look great on the battlefield. Maybe not as good as some people wanted. Here we have the new hero for the Daughters of Cain. We have here the forgot the name. The weapon. It's not a snap, so it just snap off from the sprue, but it's not broken. So again, this is a very fragile miniature. Okay, you have to be very careful when assembling that. And as well, I can imagine that when you have to put the wipe, this is the word, the wipe together, it's going to be a really challenge to do that. So I don't expect an easy assembling that miniature. You have to be very careful, and you can see that it's not damaged. It just was snapped off out of the sprue, but at least it's not damaged. Okay. So this, you have the new hero. These are the Cavalry. I think the Cavalry is coming in 2 sprues. In reality, these are the complete sprues. So these are all different parts, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So you can see here we have the cloaks and one of the horses. Okay, and here you have the rest. Okay, you have the hares. So. Well, the horses. So this is an old kit from the fantasy times, but I think it's matching very nicely with the kits we have today in Age of Sigmar. And then we have here the flying ladies. Okay, so quite a good amount of miniatures in this box. Okay, so we have 21 miniatures for the Daughters of Cain, and then we have 10, 19, 20, 23 miniatures for the Hound. So it's not a bad number of miniatures, and they are no. All of them are quite new. The oldest ones are the horses. And now we go to see what else you have, the books and the other things that you have in the. So normally To protect the books, it's coming with this carton in the middle. So let me zoom out a little bit. So this is a carton that comes between the books and the miniatures. You can see that the carton is damaged, but this is done in purpose to protect the paper from the miniatures, right? And also to avoid that they are scratched before they arrive to you. We have a sheet of the decals. These are for the Daughters of Cain. I don't know how useful they are, because I don't know if you will use a lot of them. I think they are more Dark Elves. You can see the Dark Elves transfers. I don't know if the Daughters of Cain will make a lot of use of these things, but you have the decals there in case you want it. It's coming with a small rule book. Okay, so this is very interesting. It's very useful. Okay, you have the small rules. So this is the pocket size. And then we have here the specific content for this campaign. What we have here, okay, of course we have the cards, okay, you see the Doomfire Warlocks, the Kirenai Her. We have all the cards, the Sisters of Slaughter, the High Galadrics, then we have the Mirmor Banshees, the Gravestone Guard, the Blade Gaze Revenants, Chain Gaze, Spirit Torment, and the Scriptor Mortis. So we have here the rules for all these new units. Okay, let's put them back here. We have here the tokens. Okay, we have this carton of tokens with the rule and everything. So this is for the terrain and for the different, so wounds tokens, terrain tokens, command point tokens, so different tokens that you may need. Of course we have the assembly instructions for all these units. Okay, we don't need to go through all of them, but you can see we have all the assembly instructions for different units in the box. Then we have the book of the Arena of Shades. Okay, let me just so what we have in this book, so we will have some background. Okay, what is about, what is the background of the history behind the battle. Here you see this image. I really like a lot this artwork. She looks more scary here than in the miniature. Okay, you can see here the name Hound. This is the new Daughter of Cain. The showcase, how to paint the miniatures. This is one of my favorite units of the Night Hound. These two are some of my favorite units in the Night Hound. We have here the new. This is the one that I told you that this is. You have seen is 3 parts. This wipe, so you will need to be careful how to do that. Okay. And then we have the Arean rules. So we have the rules where this campaign is played, and then we have the battle plans for this, so that it's supposed to play with the guys that you have in this box. And then we have again, although we have the cards, we have here as well the profiles of the different units. And I think, yeah. No, I think these are the new rules, if I'm not wrong. But you can hear all. I was checking. I think these are updated to what we are going to have in the book, because the I'm checking. No, these are still the all cost. These are not. So this will change now with the 9 Hound, some of these rules, or the points especially, but the rules more or less are the same. Okay, and if you play this campaign, at the end you play with the rules one against each other, and should be more or less yeah. Because the purpose of this box, part of that you can use it to expand your army, is that you can play the scenarios that are inside. So it's like a small campaign that you can play inside with all the rules that you have here. So this is what you get. So this is the Arena of Shades Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing. Please give a like if you have liked it, share if you think of people can be interested, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye!